Warm greetings. I am Dr.S.Grahalakshmi, Assistant Professor of Commerce in the Standard Fireworks Rajaratnam College for Women, Sivahasi. This video aims at throwing light on the nature, scope and objectives of advertising. What is advertising? Advertising is the activity of making the products and services well known to the prospective customers and persuading them to buy the product and avail the services. And advertisement can also be defined as the paid form of non-personal communication of information whereby the customers are being persuaded to buy the product, to avail the services and to the ideas of identified sponsors through various media. Advertisement can also be termed as one of the components of marketing, where the marketing is the broad area of determining how to make sale of goods, and whereas advertising is the narrower thing in which we are come to a method to find out, to let the audience know about the goods and services. And regarding the evolution of advertising, in the medieval world, in the ancient and medieval world, advertisement was actually done through word of mouth, and later advertising, modern advertising came into existence when printing was invented in 15th and 16th century. And during 17th and 18th century, the advertisement was made through newspapers. The newspaper and the magazines carried advertisements, and in 19th and 20th centuries, establishment of various advertisement agencies made the expansion, the greater expansion of businesses. And we could conclude the evolution by saying that the golden age of advertising began when the advertisement was made through television and radio in the early 1990s, and online advertisement was made during the late 1990s. And then scope of advertising. What do you mean by advertising? Advertising is the extent to which, the area to which the advertisement can deal with. Without advertising, conveying the information to the customers was not at all possible. Advertisement helps the manufacturers and marketers to convey the information about the features, benefits and all information about the product, and it conveys all the information regarding the products and services to the customers. And regarding the scope of advertising, the scope of advertising can be determined. The scope of advertising can be designed in the following stages. Number one, by allocating budget. Every advertisement should be allocated with budget, and while allocating budget, the marketer, the advertising company, they should consider, they should go in coordination with type of advertisement they want, and also they should keep in mind about the actual resources in their hand for making advertisement. And after stage 2, after allocating budget, now we are moving on into fixing, that is allocating the mass media. That is, after allocating the budget, they have to prepare a full course of action plan by which they are fixing the deliverable in the sense the media, whether they are going to go for TV or newspaper or magazine or radio and like. And the third stage would be defining the strategies. After allocating the budget, after allocating and fixing the media, and the next stage is to go for the complete design of action plan for each and every media. And after the scope, now we are moving on into the objective of advertising. What are all the objective of advertising? As we all know, profit making is the ultimate aim of every business organization, and apart from profit making, the whole objectives of advertising can be split into main objectives and specific objectives. What are the main objectives? According to Philip Kotler, the father of modern marketing, the main objective of advertising can be categorized into to inform the customers, to persuade the customer and to remain the customers. To inform the customers means to inform them about the new product, new uses of the product, and to persuade the customers means to persuade the customers to make them prefer the product and to make them switch from one product to their product after viewing the advertisements. And third one is to remind the customers about the product again and again, to remind the customers about the products, about the features of the products again and again. And now moving on into the specific objectives. Now, specific objectives. What are all specific objectives? Objectives that are related to the main objectives are called the specific objectives. The specific objectives may be listed as follows. Number one, introduction of new product in the market. When product is being presented in a new market for the first time, the prospective customers may not have any awareness about the product, and thus the product should be given introduction. The product can be given introduction only by advertisements. And then number two, creation of demand for the product. When the product is being introduced, when the product is being present in the market, the ultimate aim of the product, the ultimate aim of introducing the product and making advertisement is to create demand for the product, and thus advertisement helps to create demand for the product and improve sales. And number three, to face the competition. Yes, in the competitive world, every business organization want to be ahead of their competitors. So, to create brand loyalty, advertisement helps the most. Once the brand loyalty is created, the brand loyalty would serve as the safeguard for every business organization. And then number four, to create goodwill of the organization. Advertisement, when it is well executed, it will help them to create goodwill and to enhance the goodwill. And then communication with the customer. Every advertisement being telecasted, every advertisement that is being printed help the organization to communicate with the customers in the non-personal manner. And then it discourages the new entrants to the market. When advertisement creates loyal customers, any new entrant, they would hesitate to enter into the market, and also the particular business organization which gives advertisement, they feel confident enough when the new entrants hesitate to enter into the market. And when number 8, when the business organization wants to enter into the new geographical area, they will go for mass, they will go for extensive advertising campaign, because when they enter into a new market, the people there and the middlemen there, they won't know about the availability of product in the market. So they would go for extensive advertising campaigns in new geographical area when the products are being introduced. And then building the brand preference. So what do you mean by building brand preference? Every marketer and every manufacturer would like to build preference for their product, and that can be achieved only through the mass media advertisement. And next, building corporate image, building good corporate image. How can a good corporate image can be built? When the advertiser executes his advertisement in an effective manner, there are always the possibility of building effective corporate image in the minds of all the stakeholders, that is customers, employees, government institutions, financial institutions, in the general public. So there will, among the stakeholders, a good image could be built up. And then advertisement builds good corporate image among the stakeholders, that is among the existing potential customers, employees, shareholders, government, financial institutions, and the public. And then advertising, the repeated advertisements help the firms to remain in touch with the customers, and the advertisements spread awareness among the customers about the product and the target audience, and it creates demand and thus helps in increasing the market share of the products. And then it educates the masses, and even the non-commercial advertisements released by government departments and social organizations helps to find out the various reasons for fatal issues, and also to identify the suggestions to prevent them. And educating the masses. In order to educate masses, non-commercial advertisements are issued by government departments and social organizations. For example, advertisements are issued by health departments about COVID, pulse polio, AIDS, dengue fever, and etc. to educate the masses about these fatal issues and also the problems, and suggest the ways to prevent them. And the last specific objective is advertisement helps middlemen. Advertisement helps middlemen to perform better, because the newsletters and the advertisements in newspapers and television will give information to the customers about the names of the shops and the retailers with whom the advertised products are available and the price at which the products are available. And other objectives may be the advertisement increases the usage of the product, the frequency of usage of the product, it minimizes the cost of personal selling, it assists the buyers in planning their purchases, and it attracts the investors, and it stabilizes, advertisement stabilizes the firm's businesses. Thus, in today's world, advertising has become a highly evolved activity involving crores of rupees. Advertising is done very scientifically using advanced methods, and advertisement is being used by the businesses to grow and reach large audiences. Thank you, dear students. Thanks for watching. I hope the video would be of very useful for you. Thank you.